Ellis Beefeaster's Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
We're now on the Imus of the Morning program. She's dating who?
Well, this story just gets worse, doesn't it? The fresh-faced daughter of the president, who dated, so to speak, a fresh-faced intern young enough to be his daughter, is herself dating a young, fresh-faced intern.
Well,
in most circumstances, nothing should be remarkable about that. Nothing at all. However, these aren't quite most circumstances, are they?
No.
No, because the president referred to here is Bill Clinton. The daughter is his own, Chelsea. The intern of infamy is, of course, Monica, who put her face in the big man's place, you'll recall. And the regrettable intern of innocence, at least to this point, is Jeremy Kane, a strapping young fellow out of Stanford, who's been working an internship this summer in Bill Clinton's speechwriting department. Let me hope here that he knows what the definition of is. Anyway, let me further state for the record here that I'm a big Chelsea Clinton fan.
Sure.
She's blossomed into quite a lovely and charming young woman. My concern, then, is one of protection for Chelsea, about why, given how far her father wandered off the old Oval Office reservation, somebody didn't suggest to the first daughter that perhaps she try to strike up a relationship with somebody other than a White House intern, if only to keep some major league asshole from writing, well, things like this.
Yeah.
But they didn't,
No.
and here we are. In fact, even given all of that, I might have just dropped the whole matter. But then, as I noted at the outset, the story curve got a little more precarious. Hate that. Jeremy Kane, nice kid, I'm sure. The old man's a minister, for goodness sake. But nevertheless, White House intern Jeremy, who's linked romantically to Chelsea Clinton, refers to himself on his Stanford University website as the following: Ulysses, the red-peckered wonder goat.
Yeah.
Well, that conjures up an image or two, doesn't it?
Well,
the daughter of American history's randiest president ever, dating Ulysses, the red-peckered wonder goat. How'd she wind up with him? Clarence Thomas was otherwise occupied over at the Supreme Court. Bob Packwood or Gary Hart couldn't be lured back to town. I know this whole thing is probably terribly unfair, but still the question nags, doesn't it? What's in your logbook? What experience have you had that makes you decide to call yourself Ulysses, the red-peckered wonder goat, on the internet or in any other context? Ulysses was a legendary adventurer, right? Goat, of course, suggests the satyr of Greek mythology that cavorted in orgiastic rituals. And a red pecker? How does one get a red pecker? I shudder to think. Abrasion comes to mind, and lipstick, maybe spray paint. Perhaps it's a warning of some sort, like a traffic cone. Danger ahead, pecker out. Well, I don't know about you, but the whole situation's upsetting to this American. There have just been too many instances of weird peckers meandering around the Clinton administration to suit me. That right-angle dangle, distinguishing characteristic of the president himself, of course, leading the charge. Certainly, I'm not telling Chelsea Clinton how to conduct her love life. However, I don't know about you, but when the red-peckered anything pops up in my chat room, I'm calling Bill Bennett. Or as I think about it, Joe Lieberman. Unless, of course, that's changed, too.
so Katie McGee's in the studio along with Sid Rosenberg and Christy Musumeci. And Charles McCord, Lou Rufino, Bernie McGirt, the other studio. I'm Don Man. I'm here at the ranch. Going back up on the mesa with the kids today, Chuck.
No kidding.
Yep.
That's good, dude.
And little Jonah's parents are listening. We're throwing him off.
Jonah.
That kid talks back to me one more time. I'm going to tie him to the back of my horse, and I don't know what I'll do with him. Little dork.
Tell him he has to come back next year.
Yeah, that's all.
Make him come back.
That's what we'll do. Make him stay another 10 days.
Yeah.
Serve him right. Come on.
You don't need that.
Oh, my God.
There's a buck, bro. Thanks.
Well, why?
Hey, Leroy, can you get the back windshield? All right, Peaches fuzzy out there.
18 after the hour here at the Imus Morning program.
And worse nickname, Mikey Flowers because he owned a flower shop, Johnny Parakeets because he kept birds, and Jimmy Bag of Donuts because he always had a donut in his hand. My friend Bo Deedle named me Joey Pots and Pans.
Yeah.
How you doing, baby?
Good, baby. How you doing?
We want to try an experiment here.
Okay.
See, what happens out here in New Mexico, I'm at the ranch, is people send me, well, since, then I get to the egg mystery. What's the matter? Well, no, Jack. Oh, poor Jack. Anyway, people send me these albums, these CDs at the ranch. Well, I can't play them at the ranch.
Yeah.
Everything Lou
I know.
Lou Rufino has to play them out of New York City, which
Right.
is where the show comes from. That's why we get $100,000 a year from Fujifilm, and they pay for these, what they call this T1 line,
Yep.
that I guess runs all the way to New York. So that's why I don't know how it works. And so we broadcast, everything goes through New York.
Right.
But we have, Dave, are you ready to do this?
Playing.
What do I have to do? Just turn the mic on? Well, cue it up at the beginning. Cut 6. This is called Lone Star Blues, Charles.
Oh, we're going to try this?
This is Delbert McClinton.
Okay.
It's his new album. And it's a little country, don't get hysterical. But it's Delbert, you know.
Well, sure.
It's got Emmylou Harris on it, Steve Earle, Guy Clark. Who's the guy from Asleep at the Wheel? What's his name, Lou? Ray Benson.
Yeah, Ted Benson.
All the Flatlanders. Got Sid's favorite guest, Billy Joe Shaver.
Yeah.
All right, everybody sing along. Well, what do I do? Just turn this thing on? Are you playing it now? Tell me how this sounds, Charles.
Sounds good.
All right, shut it off. How does that sound, Lou?
It sounds fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Boy got all deranged, hit me in the head with a Harley chain.
My air's still running.
Here's to him.
Got all I can do to lose these Texas blues.
Well, during that, Bernie was not line dancing, but Lou, is that something you're going to kill yourself over? Or?
I won't kill myself yet.
But the razor blade is poised.
I'll wait
is that
till
what
the
you're
80-second
saying?
play. Then
Oh,
I
my God.
get the shiv out.
I love that.
Oh, bro.
Christy, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I need some chew after that.
I got something for you.
All right, already. Here we go. And the festivities
Yes,
begin.
God almighty.
You guys
The hole was too big.
hesitated
I
for too
know,
long.
he's sitting there. He really he could not
Let
censor
the
himself.
games begin, folks.
Yeah, you asked for that.
I said chew.
And then a young woman by the name of Meredith Daniels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know if I have to be subjected to that if I get the job.
Yes, of
Well,
course.
you just didn't get the job now. You
Thanks
can't
for
talk
coming
about
in.
Delbert
All right,
McClinton like
see ya.
that, you
I'll go
moron.
back to bed.
Jesus. Anyway, and then, of course, she's got a thing on here, a Jimmy Reed thing, Chuck.
How's that go, I did?
Well, ain't lost nothing, you know. Why you feeling so bad? You got the house and the alimony.
So shut up.
Yeah. Well, I already don't like this woman, so
Oh, give her a
it's going to
break.
be a long morning for her. 21 after the hour. Well, how's this going this morning, Sid?
It's going well. One other thing, Tommy Hilfiger took over Jones Beach.
Right.
So you try to go out and see a concert
theater.
out there. It's like $8 for a bucket of fries.
Excuse me. Let's
Besides
talk
the
about
fact that
Mr. Hilfiger.
syringes and human hands are washing up all over the
No,
beaches out there.
Excuse me. Excuse me,
It's
Sid.
unbelievable. It's just unreal.
Sid, darling.
Put it
Sid.
up a little bit.
Sid, let me just tell you something. No, Sid, now you are pissing me off, okay? Let me tell you something, Sid. There is not a cleaner beach in the world than Jones Beach State
No
Park.
human hands.
No, wait a minute.
Come on.
We have
Toes
filters
all over
that
the
pick up. What? There is nothing on that beach but people.
Imus in the morning.
Jones Beach is beautiful. No,
Thank
it is
you, Bernard. It
beautiful.
is clean and
Jones
and that-
Beach. Jones Beach makes Brighton Beach look like Hawaii.
Sid,
No. Sid, you got to calm down. Don't get crazy on me here.
Night, and how about a movie? Here come the favorites: action, comedy, and drama. But gaining quickly is chick flick. It's a battle between action and chick flick. It's action, it's chick flick. Action, chick flick, and chick flick takes a commanding lead. Now here comes sappy music and hokey dialogue. Oh no, out of nowhere comes crying. It's crying followed by sobbing. It's crying and sobbing. It's sobbing and crying. And in the end, it's enough to make you sick.
I love you. I really do. Yeah.
It really did. When you saw the two of them together on the beach, it did look like a mammal stranding, didn't it?
Yeah, I was just trying to drag her back in the water.
Pouring water on her to push him back in.
What's the guy's name?
Javier Suarez
What
Medina.
did old Javier do?
Medina murdered an undercover Dallas police officer in 1988.
What were we supposed to do with him?
I guess
Give him a little award?
probably so. Give him a medal and send him home to Mexico City or whatever.
Well, I still think we should have waited till old Vicente got here and doubled up on him.
Fox fought to save Medina's life, but to no avail.
Why?
The U.S. Supreme Court rejected a last-ditch appeal from Mexico, and Texas Governor Rick Perry refused President Fox's request for a reprieve, so he's showing his displeasure by canceling his trip.
Was there some controversy over whether the guy was guilty or not?
Couldn't tell you.
Just disagree with the death penalty.
Exactly. It's not the policy in Mexico.
Right. He supposedly sought help from the Mexican consulate.
Yep.
Some garbage. There's no question about the fact that he killed a cop, though. No question whatsoever. On the way to Baghdad, maybe we could stop over at Mexico City. If you want that.
It's just 21 till the hour. All right, here now on the Imus in the Morning program, the former president of the United States, Bill Clinton.
My wife, Hillary, had received $33,000 worth of soft money from indicted M-Clone founder Sam Waxel. In light of all the scandal involving dubious corporate accounting practices and illicit behavior regarding insider stock trading, this was quite an embarrassing situation for our family, which is quite a statement when you consider we've been linked to everything from missing billing records in the book room to BJ's in the